Thanks for tuning in, searching for truth here. So in light of recent events, I just wanted to do a video. I don't know if all of you know what numerology is. It's the study of numbers, and obviously the Bible is against us studying numbers and things like that. However, the occultists, obviously, do not listen to the Bible. They completely go opposite of that. And they use numbers and numerology to put codes and things in front of each other so that they can strengthen numbers. In fact, Masons and other occultists revere the number 33 above all other numbers. Many acts of war, murder, and assassination have occurred on or near the 33rd parallel. Do you think it's a coincidence that Baghdad in Iraq is located in the 33rd north parallel? I think not. Another reason they revere the number 33 is that's when Jesus died. That was the age he was. So they celebrate that day as a day of victory, I guess, in their eyes. I'm going to leave a link below for a numerology video that I think you guys should take a look at. I definitely looked at it. It was the best 42 minutes of my life as far as learning the signs and symbols and the things that they try to hide from us. So if you guys could, just take a look. Anyway, what I'm doing this video about is recent events. Couple big deals have happened here recently. They've taken place on unarmed Navy bases. Does anyone think that that's kind of weird? Typically, the events that have taken place have been taking place on school premises, but now they've decided to move over to military bases, I suppose. And obviously, apparently Trump was supposed to lift the ban on firearms on military bases and at schools or something to that effect. I'm not really sure. Anyway, but he hasn't. So military police are the ones that carry, and no one else is allowed to on the bases. So the one that happened on the 4th of this month, you get your number 33 because the month of December is a 3, and the year 2019 equals 3. So that is their 33. You also get the number 4. That was the day that it actually took place. Number 4 means secret society or secret society related. The guy that committed the act, if they named him by his last name, you get 3. If they name him by his first and last name, you get a 9, which they love the number 9. Number 9 means to end. That's why you get 9/11, to end the awakening. So that if they add his middle name, which is Gabriel Antonio Romero, you get 1, which is elite or the top. Anyway, his joining of the Navy was 12/11/2017, which is 33. He finished submarine school 6/28 of 2018, which is another 9. They're claiming possible mental health as the probable cause for why he did what he did. Apparently, he gunned down 3 men and himself in a number of 23 seconds, which is incredibly low, if I do say so myself. If you've ever seen the movie 23 with Jim Carrey, the guy in the movie, along with it, obviously adding up to 5, which 5 is bad. It means war, bad, or unbalanced. Also part of the Mason compass. Or 2 divided by 3 equals 0.666. On December 2nd, a Nathaniel Lee Campbell, age 38, which is 11, crashed his 2004, which is 6, Chevy, 9, to end, into a Navy security officer or police officer, killing him. The age of the officer, you ask? 23. What is 23? 5, or 0.666. When did this take place? December 2nd, 2019. What does that equal? You get your number 233 because your 12 is 3 and 2019 is 3 and the day it happened was 2. 233, 233 is Skull and Bones. That's one of the secret societies that George Bush and John Kerry were associated with in school together. It says that he approached the gate at approximately 7:35 p.m. 7:35 equals 6. p.m. is 11, so if you put that together, 6 times 11 is 66. They love to double numbers. The most current one has happened on 12/6/2019 at a Navy base in Pensacola, Florida. So it actually took place the call came in at 6:51, which is 66. Like I said, they love to double the numbers. Or 6:50. There were two conflicting times in all the stories that I've looked in. And that is 11. So either way, that's awakening. The building that it took place in was building 633. Now, where do we get that number? So 12/6/2019, you get your 3 from 12. 6 is the day, and then 2019 is 12, which equals 3. So 633. That was the building he was intended to hit. The number of people injured. You get 9/11. There were 9 military personnel injured, and then 2 deputies were injured as well. 9/11. Also, what's weird to me, and like I said, coincidences do not happen. However, you take it how you want. For some reason, the police officers, the local police, or the local sheriff's department, actually was able to get onto the base and to that building before any military police were ever able to get there. I find that a little weird. Like I said earlier, military police are the only ones on base that are allowed to carry weapons. Supposedly this guy smuggled a gun in. He was living there. He's a Saudi national, apparently. His name was Muhammad Saeed Al-Shamarani. I think his first name was Al-Shamarani. I'm not really sure. Anyway, Muhammad Saeed Al-Shamarani. So now, since this has taken place, they have now come back and stated that most of the people that were on the 9/11 airplanes were Saudi Arabians. So they're basically calling this act in Pensacola a terrorist attack. They've not completely 110% come out and said that, but there have been several stories that I've read that actually have said that. Let's see. There are 80 FBI and 100 other officers on the case, so that equals 9 to end. It happened on a Friday. 9 to end. Apparently, there were reports of training at one of the local hospitals on or near Thanksgiving. Obviously, it was for active shooter, which is kind of weird. The SWAT team and the fire department practiced breaking down doors on Monday, 12/2/2019, which is your 233, which is Skull and Bones. Apparently, there were reports of the SWAT team and the fire department also having to do that on the scene of this incident. Let's see. Apparently, there are over 5,000 foreign military on this base, with 100 or on military bases, with 100 out of 153 countries. So 5, bad. 153 is 9. I just want to correct the 233. I misspoke. It's actually 322 is Skull and Bones. And we do still get the 322 for Ensign Watson. That was one of the injured or killed guys. Ensign is just a call sign that they use. Ensign is 322. Skull and Bones, George Bush, and John Kerry. Now, to correlate all of these things back together, the attack in Hawaii was at Pearl Harbor, or the shooting, and then the shooting in Pensacola was done the day before actual Pearl Harbor's Day, on the day that they were supposed to have a Pearl Harbor memorial. Also, on actual Pearl Harbor Day, a cyber attack, a ransomware attack actually took place in Pensacola as well. They're trying to say that neither of the two correlate with each other, but coincidences, I think not. They listed the Saudi nationals' enlist date of August 2017, which you get 9, to August 2020, but if you look at his ID, it actually states January 17th, 2020, which is 13, which equals 4, which equals secret society related. Now, the ages of the ones that were killed, you have 23, which is 5 or 666. You also have 19, which is 1 or elite, and again 21, which is 33. The age of the guy who killed himself after killing them, or not killed himself after killing them, who was shot by 2 deputies. His age was 21, and one of the victims' age was 21. There you get your 33. The Pensacola Police Department PPD is number 9 to end.